Denma's Balenciaga has been one of the most intriguing eras in the brand's history. From some very iconic pieces like the AAA sneakers, which I personally absolutely despised, to the more recent Fortnite collaboration, which has fans and experts divided and confused at what the hell is going on at the fashion house. But with this in mind, Balenciaga still continues to be extremely successful in 2021 and looking to go forward. Welcome back, I'm Jake, the anti-hype nerd, here to make you question your consumer decisions once again. Why I despise hate comes from total projection. When I was 18, I ran into some money, and this quickly led to me buying brands such as vetements and wasting my money as I obsessed over looking the loudest and the richest in the room while being not that rich. Although I feel like the hype phase is a phase that everyone goes through. So sit back and relax as we dive into Denma's Balenciaga. Here is the outfit of the day. I'm wearing a Polo Ralph Lauren grey long sleeve. Along with that, I'm wearing some Parisian jacket that I bought over in Paris. I'm wearing ASOS pants just like last time. And my newest pickup, the Denma, I can never say the brand right, boots. Grab yourself a coffee or water. I've got water behind me, and let's dive in. To understand how Balenciaga truly finesses their brainwashed customers, we need to throw it back to 2016 and look at Denma's vetements. Vetements in its beginning was truly just a basic brand. There was nothing outstanding about it. But within the time frame of literally a year, it's as if Denma ran into some high-dose shrooms or tabs, because quickly the brand evolved, I guess, into something that was outrageous, loud, and had these crazy collaborations that most people could not have imagined happening. For many of us, this era is incredibly scarring because you and I were ones that were wearing this stuff, and looking back on it, I cringe when I think about it, because he was pretty much just putting on loud branding on a very large oversized silhouettes and just selling it to people, and we were eating it up. This style of marketing or selling for vetements was the name of the game. Collaborate with a brand or make something loud and sell it to the masses, and the kids and people at the time, like I said, were just chowing it up. The most outrageous collaboration to my memory is the DHL vetements collaboration, which literally is just DHL's worker shirts with vetements on the back. You were paying $300 for this collaboration, and people bought it. If you want my honest opinion, most artists that reach Denma's level have a deeper way of thinking. I might just be sugarcoating his way of manipulating teenagers, but in my opinion, this was a level of a social experiment for Denma. He knew what he was making and putting out was shocking the fashion world, and clearly it worked. People were buying. And if they weren't buying, they were going out and talking about it with someone, telling them, oh, this is so ugly, this is so outrageous, which again is free marketing. It was bizarre and almost tasteless, but with people still queuing and rushing to line to buy vetements, and the kids in the sweatshops working overtime with replicas being pumped out left, right, and center, it truly showed that vetements, even though its branding was nothing outside of sticking their brand on something and blowing it up with a collaboration, was working. Denma could see that shock marketing, shock collaborations, and anything he put out to a fan base that was cult-like meant that sales were being made. Pretty much as long as the item screamed, I have money, or look at me, I'm wearing this brand, meant people would buy it. Like an observant owl, Denma played the game right, and in 2019, just as the hype had died, Denma left or sold vetements. For many of us, the death of vetements was the death of hype era. We couldn't have been more wrong. We thought that the brands who had incorporated the style of marketing and collaborations as well, such as Gucci, who had brought out these gem shoes which were disgusting, and then later went on to collaborate with Balenciaga or do a crossover, this couldn't have been further from the truth. As a concerned parent, I'm here to tell you that in 2021, vetements' touch has crept into Balenciaga. We saw it with Gucci x Balenciaga, but I didn't think it would get this low. I could have a moment of silence for what has happened with Balenciaga, but the collaboration with Fortnite left shirts selling at $700. $700 for a shirt that has a few rips on it and says Fortnite Balenciaga, and people were buying it. When I initially saw this piece release and come about in fashion groups, I thought it was just a fan piece, you know, a fantasy piece. But quickly, as more groups and more pages started posting about it, I knew the worst had come true. Denma had once again gone to his roots and wanted to shock the fashion world, and he did it. I'm by no means discrediting Denma's work. In fact, I believe he has had one of the most successful fashion careers. However, I find it hard to believe that this is bought by people. In 2021, Denma is still capitalizing off his borderline senile-like fan base. I could be more broad with the title and say how brands have brainwashed and they're finessing their consumers, but because Denma almost pioneered this, I felt like it's more applicable to him. But Balenciaga, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, any fashion houses you look at have analysts. Those analysts, it's their job to forecast what is going to happen. Popular websites such as WGSN, all these forecasting sites and forecasting all play a bigger purpose. Their purpose is to predict what is happening in the world of fashion and what will happen with trends. Apparently 2021 and forward was supposed to bring the return of stealth wealth. Yet again, I'm wrong. Analysts came back and relayed to the big boys and the designers that, oh, we can yet again slap on loud logos for free marketing from kids and people with a bit too much money into hype, and boom, we'll make money. The TLDR version of how the brand is finessing you is they know exactly what we want, they capitalize on it, and I'm here to say that I'm here for it. Fashion is supposed to be outrageous, stupid, and at times funny. This is exactly how it is currently, and like I said, I find it funny. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell me if you disagree with me, and yeah, let me know what's good. Peace, I love you, ciao.